Hey everybody, so today we are going to talk about, and I am going to show you how to create your very first event for your very first challenge group. Yes, on Monday, you are going to start your very first free challenge group. There should be nothing scary about a free group, right? You're not charging anybody for anything. You are providing free value for all of your friends and family on social media. So today we're going to create an event and we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between events and groups. So in my world, and the easiest way for me to remember, and especially when I was a newer coach, is that the event is the invitation, right? It's the invitation to do something. The group is the party, okay? So we create events, we invite all the people to them, and then whoever is interested in our event, we move them into a group, and then that's where the party happens, okay? So today we're going to focus on creating an event. So I've shared my screen with you. If you've never created an event before, I'll show you where it is. So over here on the left-hand side, okay, of your screen, when you scroll down, you'll find events. If you click on events, it brings you to a screen here. Maybe you have things here, maybe you don't. I obviously do. We're going to come to create an event. We want to create, and this is super important, a public event. Do not create a private event. We want everybody and all of their friends to be able to view and see this event. So we're going to create a public event. It's going to ask you who the host is. You likely don't have a series of different pages. You probably only have your personal page, and that's where we want you to run this from anyways, even if you have a few other pages. It's going to ask you for some basic information. You can add an event photo, and I'm going to cover that here in a minute. You want to create a name. So in your event name, you want to have the word free, and I highly suggest capitalizing it. Okay, so I'm actually creating this event. I'm not really going to create it, but I am going to have a group coming up soon that's called the Free Bunny Hop Booty Group Challenge, Booty Challenge. Okay, so I lead with free because that's the first word that people are going to see. People like free. People are now interested. Okay, Free Bunny Hop Booty Challenge. You don't have to put anything for the location. You're going to choose your start date. So you are, what is this telling me? Suggested name. Did I spell something wrong? Okay, anyways. On the date, right? You need to select when your group is starting. So for us, the group is starting April 10th, right? So that's what you would select. You don't want to select like a super early time. People get confused about these events and they're like, oh, I have to work at 8 a.m. or I don't get up at 6 a.m. or whatever it is. So just pick like a random time, and noon is usually okay. And then the end date doesn't really matter. We're not using this event to run the group. Okay, so the end date is not super important. Your description, you want to tell people what it is, right? So join me for 5 days while we squat, lunge. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Squat and lunge our way to Easter. Okay, super simple, super quick. That's it, right? You don't need to worry about the keywords. And then your options. Anyone can post or in the wall, and then, or it needs to be approved by you. I just let people post in my wall. I think it's fine, right? So as far as the event photo, okay, I like to use Canva. Everybody's different. You can create these images on your phone. You can do whatever you want. I like to use Canva. That's my jam. So this, right, is an image that I would use. It's just a white background with writing, Free Bunny Hop Booty Challenge, period, right? We're going into Easter. It's catchy. It catches people's attention. I'm going to take a picture of myself, probably with bunny ears on. And I like to put a picture of myself in my group, my event photos, because it's my group. I want people to recognize me and see that this is a group that I'm running. Okay, you can create images however you want. Here's an example of an image I used for a water challenge. I have several other images here. We did a bridge challenge one time, a tricep dip challenge. This was a Halloween challenge that I didn't use a picture of myself for. Here's one for spring break, Luck of the Irish. You guys get the hint. Your image can be whatever you want it to be. Okay, you will upload that image here and make sure that it's centered and people can read it. Okay, and then you would just hit create, okay? I'm not actually gonna do that. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not creating that event today. As soon as you create it, it sort of lives there and then people can see and all of that, and I'm just not ready to create my event yet, but you will be creating your event today. So create your event and invite your coach to your event. You're also going to invite everyone who's on that list that you created, your memory jogger list. You are going to invite all of those people to that event. Your event needs to be created today. The date that you're selecting is the following Monday. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please let us know. See ya.